Hello everyone. How's it going? Sorry, I was just double checking some settings. Going through some stuff. So we're gonna start this off. Today we're playing Satisfactory. We're gonna be focusing on where we left off last time. There is some changes. I've been over the last couple streams and the gap and the time I don't stream. Um, a lot of those times it's me taking care of stuff in my real life, but I do happen to be playing around with OBS and its settings. I always end up doing that, especially when a stream previously, like I usually do, does poorly, and I have to figure out why it did poorly and what was causing the issue. Uh, for me, most games, it's two things: lag and the video quality goes to shit. Um, some I know for the last stream I did, which was Halo, which I did post on YouTube. It was Drunk Halo. I know for the video quality, I want to say all my problems were my KBS. It was fluctuating between 0 and 3000 the entire stream, and I don't know why it did that. I had it set to 8,000. It should have worked perfectly fine. As far as the lag issue, that has been a big problem for me, and I have always constantly dealing with that. And recently, I discovered something that might be a quick fix, but I don't know if it's a permanent fix, though I have a better solution coming in way later, and I'll talk about that in a second. While playing around with the test streams at 3 o'clock in the morning because I had insomnia, and apparently my brain was like, hey, you have work at 4. Well, technically it was at 6, but you have to be awake by 4. So you're going to just spend the entire night not sleeping. And for someone who hasn't slept for 24 hours, I shouldn't be surprised that I'm fine. Oh, see, there I go. Now it says I go live. I don't know why it takes so long. I was actually going to wait. I was gonna wait until it actually Streamlabs actually tells me, hey, you're live, to actually start this, which was exactly at 5 minutes, which is what I was really gonna wait for. I also am gonna start changing my titles up a bit because when I do the login and it says Satisfactory, I also get it where it says Satisfactory Live too, and then I added the what I'm doing today, which was very interesting. But back to what I was talking about. I discovered while doing some test streams at 4 o'clock in the morning, or 3 o'clock in the morning when I couldn't sleep because I had nothing better to do, and I burned through YouTube. I realized that to make smoother videos, surprisingly, my FPS is what I had to drop, which I thought dropping it at 30 was my solution. It wasn't. Currently, right now, we're going to play Satisfactory at 10 FPS. This is the smoothest this game has ever been in my test streams, and I'm hoping it is smooth during this actual stream. The only thing I kind of notice, and that might be on the KBS side, or it just might be because I dropped the FPS so low, and I might just try next time to bump it to 20 and hope for the best. Though when I was doing it on my test stream, it did not show any promise. The video quality will be kind of not to the point where it's just a blocky mess, but it is noticeable, I think, especially on PC. I think if you're watching on phone, you actually won't notice it that much. And if you're watching it from my docile tones, you're not watching the video at all. But yeah, I've always had this problem with OBS, Twitch. I'm not tech savvy. I struggle a lot with technology. And it's been a fight to get this to work for me. The FPS seems to be my primary solution for my lag issue. I don't know if it'll fix Halo. I don't know if I can even play Halo. It's a miracle I can play Satisfactory. And honestly, the biggest problem I'm having, and the reason why I'm having this problem, is my PC. I'm gonna be dead honest, it's my PC. I bought it at a Walmart 3 years ago for less than $1,000, like at $1,000. I have a solution though. So your boy Aztec doesn't have bills, and he has a full-time paying job. So, and he's single now. So what happens is almost 80% of my paycheck goes to savings, and I got tax return and I got rollover for like 200 hours of PTO. I got a double paycheck, and then I got another grand on top of that for my tax return. I was sitting on like 7 grand. So I went to the computer building website, and I said, what's the biggest rig you have in stock pre-built? And it was a 4K computer. So yeah, in a month, Aztec gets a 4K computer set up, and that thing looks like a fucking beast. And I'm gonna set it up, and I am going to pray I never have streaming problems again. Because what upsets me about this PC, it's great. I love it for a starter PC. For $1,000, it gave me the money it was worth. I love it. Here's my problem. I went to play Gears of War Tactics, and my computer said that I did not have the GPU space for it, and that it would be unoptimized. And that's what made me go, yep, it's time. It's time for a new PC. I need a new PC. I need something that plays basic games like Cyberpunk without it screaming at me. I can't play Rust Survival. I have Rust. I bought Rust. It was one of the first games I bought because I watched Blueprint. I watched fucking Frost. I watched all the Rust players. I love watching them play Rust. I want to play Rust. I want to get good at Rust because it's the only PvP game I want to ever get good at. And I can't because my computer lacks the minimum requirement systems for it. So with the new PC, it's coming in 3 weeks. I'm hoping if it ships out perfectly fine and gets to my address on time, I guess. Other than that, though, we're going to play Satisfactory. I'm going to hope the FPS doesn't crap itself and video quality to the point I can't play anymore. But as far as all my testing goes, it is smooth as butter now. With a little hiccup, so that's mostly Satisfactory on my end. That's the game itself. If it hiccups, it's me. It's the game. It's always been glitchy. Which never helps the fact that it's glitchy on OBS on top of it being glitchy on the actual game. Again, I every time I say this before, every stream is me reviewing, looking at it. I stream and then I see what went wrong, whether it's audio or it's the stream itself or video quality, and I mark it down on my next test play, and I test play, I tweak a few settings, I test play, and then I do a live test, and then I hope and pray for the best. But yeah, for the last couple days, that's been basically a lot of what's going on for me, and why I haven't been streaming recently. I'm hoping now that I figured out this FPS, dropping it, and it makes everything smoother and kind of I think the worst I get is slightly shittier video quality, and I'm hoping for the best, that it's good enough to hold out until I get my new rig, and then hopefully the new rig will solve all my problems. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into Satisfactory. I'm gonna stop yammering around. Another news going on in my life. Work is work. I work myself to death. I got a pay raise, a very, very small one, but it's a pay raise. And, you know, if I want to be a dick, I could take 30-minute lunches and make them suffer, which at this point, I might start doing it. They have been doing once a week, if not more than once a week, business meetings. I literally at my lunch hour, I walk into the break room, and the second I see my assistant manager walking around and drinking his like 8th Red Bull for the in the 2 hours he's been at work, I just walk out now. I literally waste half my lunch, wait for them to be done. Takes about 15 to 20 minutes for them to do a meeting from the first time I did it. And I don't, because the last 2 times it happened, I had to fucking stand there for a goddamn cheer. I gotta do the cheer. I can't say what kind of cheer, because then you guys know where I'd work, and I can't have you guys knowing what business I work, and I might have accidentally exposed myself right there. But yeah, if you want to help a buddy out, you can make me famous, and I can stop working at it, and I can do this full time. Please. I really want to play video games like a fucking neat. You guys have no idea how much a fucking introvert I am. I don't want to go outside. The only reason I do it is to pay my bills. There is no one I want to talk in person ever. Like ever. The fuck? So yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to switch straight to gameplay. And there we are. And hopefully the worst you guys get is a little bit of drop in video quality. That is all I'm hoping. But as far as smoothness goes, it should the lagging, the huge lagging issue should be done. I should not have that issue again. At least as rough as I was before. Yeah, I'm double checking on stream. Sorry. But we're gonna jump right into it. For today, my main focus is these resource outlets that I set up, like a Jimmy rig. We're giving them actual buildings. That is my hope and dreams. For today. Another thing that if I could piece up the video quality and the lagging issue to a minimum, I will stream longer. I have no problem with streaming longer. I work out and go on runs at like 8 p.m. at night because I'm a weirdo, and I work out in my bedroom. I have my own routine. It's been working. I've been getting fitter, and then I run around just outside my apartment. Has a little walk path, and it goes into a circle, and I just jog the shit out of that. And all my neighbors get to watch. Which some of them, not all of them, some of them take a very deep interest in it. Like, they watch me. It's become a habit. I don't know if it's going to become a habit for them, but they've taken an interest in watching me just jog. And I don't know why they've taken an interest in watching me jog, but they have. Alright, first things first. I have so much resources. Let me go make this into a... Let me go dump all the resources I have currently. I have a bunch of concrete because I was gonna make a bunch of floors and stuff. Yeah. Recently, I've been listening to a couple. I've found 2 rappers I really like, and the problem with listening to music, it kickstarts my need to want to do music as well. So I've been having a lot of like rhyme schemes going on in my head, and it's just been bouncing around, and that's just a problem for me. Alright, we'll do that. And we can talk. So yeah, life's been great for me. We're on month 6 of ex-fiancé not saying a single word or being at my apartment. Which I'm not complaining. My printer doesn't sync with my PC, so I have to fax. I have to scan in my D&D stuff, which is fine. Slightly annoying, but I can live with it. I made an absolute disgusting mini-boss and boss based off of things I can't say because I don't know if anybody who is in my D&D group watches the stream, which I don't think they do because one's at work, both should be at work actually, all of them. And I don't think one of them actually cares enough to watch me stream. Which is fine, I don't care. I only want you guys to watch me stream. I love it when you guys watch me stream. But yeah, lately I've been focusing more on doing a workout routine. I've been trying to get back into it. I took like a 2-week break. I did it for a week, and then I went out of it, and then I just got back into it earlier this week. And the arm exercises, I'm about to just start cranking up the weight because it doesn't do anything for me. I'm gonna do it for a week consistently, and then see how I feel throughout that week, and then take like 2 days out of that week off, and then see how I feel about it, and then it slowly. Because my idea is normally how I do it is, especially for weightlifting, I start small. I start at like 10 pounds. I do 4 reps of 10 on 10 pounds each arm. I do curls, and then I do I don't know what it's called. It's the it's where you put your leg into a 90-degree angle, and you just pump your arm up at a 90-degree angle, and I do 3 reps of that, 10 of each arm. No, I do 4 reps of that each arm. And then I do I think it's called butterfly. I have the sheet somewhere here that tells me all of them. I do 2 reps of 10 of those because it hurts to do that 3rd one. But it also it is like after I do like 6 sets of arms. Then I do like 50 sit-ups. Then I do 20 leg ups, where I work out my lower abs. Then I do 30 to 40 squats, which hurt like a motherfucker. That's actually been my biggest problem, is the squats. The squats have been giving me the most issues. And then after I do the squats, I do push-ups till I burn out. And then I get dressed and I go for a run. And I don't know the distance on the circle I do, because I don't know how to measure it. I'm guesstimating that it's about the same length as a track length, because it feels like it when I run it. So I run 4 laps of that, which should be a mile, and I could run. The first day was a nightmare. I pushed myself too hard. I hurt myself severely. But it was for a good reason. For you guys, what you guys don't know is I like running. I like running a lot. It feels super, super good. It helps me get through my mental issues. I have a lot of intrusive thoughts, so when I run, it clears all that away, and I really get into it. But my problem is my lungs suck ass. My legs are fine. My legs have never given me an issue with my running. 2 things give me an issue with my running. I have a surgical scar on my right side of my stomach. And when they did this scar, for context, I starved myself to basically, for years, I starved myself to feed my older brother during foster home. And I did it to the point where my stomach sealed itself and I was eating the bare minimum to just keep myself breathing, so that he could stay alive. And after I got adopted, my mom realized I wasn't eating. And she took me to the hospital, and they're like, yeah, his stomach is my stomach closed so much I couldn't hold food, so I was throwing it up. So they had to cut me open my stomach back up, seal me up. But when they did it, they fucking sealed 2 of my ab muscles together, because the way they did it, and then they stitched it, and they stitched it really shitty. And that side of my body, when I run about a mile, it starts to stitch. And it hurts like a motherfucker. And the only thing that solves that is ab workouts, like doing a fuck ton of ab workouts. And that's one of my biggest hurdles in runs. No matter, even when I do the ab workouts, it only back when I was in the military, I did ab workouts really regularly, and it did slow it down. The stitching, the side stitching, really it slowed it down to the point where it wasn't so bad, but it still was a problem even after I would hit 5 miles. Because I got to the point in the military where I was jogging regularly on an actual track that went up and down on hills and shit for 5 miles easily, and it works. For any of you who don't think that exercise works, I am here to tell you, as a fat motherfucker, exercise works. When I was at the peak of my military, right before I got out, I was running. I went from low B group to mid A group, and I was getting to that point where I was going high end A group, and that was from me running 5 miles a day every day for a year straight. And I noticed the difference then. Working out, doing like lifting at the gym. I hate the gym, but doing lifting at the gym, doing a gym workout that I did that my team leader, my first team leader, gave me when I told him I wanted to get jacked. He was like, I basically was like, look, I'm tired of being like, I was weak. I was not good at physical exercise, and I was tired of it. And I was like, I want to fix this. And he was like, got you. You're gonna do my workout, and you're not gonna bitch when you do it. And he took me through the fucking ringer, and it sucked, but I kept up. And I was doing all sorts of crazy shit. The reason why I hate going to the gym is because of the people. I have huge body confidence issues. I have huge confidence issues general. I hate people judging me. When I was working out in the military, we had our own gym on base. And I was doing my normal workout, and I hit my arm bars, and I was doing my curls, and I had 2 huge motherfuckers. They were at least twice my size, weight class, and fucking build. And I'm over here doing my routine, and it wasn't big weights, and I was just doing what was my limit. It was like a 20-pound dumbbell, and I'm over here doing it and pumping it, and my NCO sitting right next to me, and both these guys are just standing there watching, and they're loudly talking. Look at this tiny ass piece of shit. Just fucking look how funny it is trying to think of these hot shit. Look how weak he is. They were just talking shit about me, and it made me feel like crap. And I didn't want to be there, and I didn't want to work out. And I hate that. I hate that because you don't have any right to judge a person on how they do their workouts. It doesn't matter if I'm pumping 10 pounds or 20 pounds or 50 pounds when I'm working out. You need to shut the fuck up, do your own crap, and leave me the fuck alone. I hate when people do that. So I don't even like working out at my apartment gym because people go in and it makes me uncomfortable. That is what it's done to me, to the point where I just work out inside my room. I do my workout at my rate so that no one judges me about how weak sauce my fucking gym workout is, because it doesn't matter how I do it. It matters that I do it consistently and it fucking shows gains, and I see the gains. I have been doing this workout for only off and on. I did it off and on for like a week every now and then. And I now that I got back into it, I've been doing it for like a couple of days. I see the difference now. In just a few days, I can see the difference in my arms. I feel the difference, and I feel fucking great. That first run sucked ass. I was fucking coughing. I was heaving. I couldn't do. And I did it on purpose. I pushed myself. I was doing like a hard jog, as hard as I could for as long as I could, and I really pushed myself, because that's what it would take. I knew it was what it took to clear out my lungs of all the shit inside. Because I coughed all that crap out, and I coughed, and I was suffering, and it sucked. I felt like ass. But the second day, that second night, last night, I consistently jogged at a steady rate for the full 4 laps without stopping. And then not only did I do that, I took a 30-second breather. I took a lap around. I got to the beginning again, and I started from that beginning, and I did a dead sprint and did it a good quarter at a dead sprint nonstop. And then I walked around the other half of the way, and when I got to the start, I fucking did another dead sprint. It stopped sooner because I had already burned through my energy, but it worked. And that's how I do my workouts. I do a steady 4 laps around, and when I get to the point where I can do a 4 laps and it gives me no issues with my stitching on my side, my scar, and my breathing is steady, I do 8 laps. And then when that's easy, I do 12 laps, and I bump that up over and over again until I fucking until I'm beast. It's how it works. That's what you got to do. Slow and steady is, in my belief, the way you got to do it. The only thing you should push yourself on when you're doing is honestly sit-ups and push-ups. Burn yourself out on push-ups and sit-ups, and maybe your arm exercises, because from my experience, I think I'm about to start pushing myself on arm exercises, because that is the last couple of days I've been doing arm exercises. I pull muscles, but I don't fucking hurt myself. I don't feel sore in the morning. Squats, I feel sore. I can't. It hurts to get up and sit down. Not to the point where I can't go and run tonight, because I'm gonna fucking run tonight and do more squats tonight, and that's how that's gonna work. And I'm gonna keep this up for 2 more days, and then I'm gonna take 2 days off, and I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna keep doing it till I fucking look jacked, because that's what I want. I'm also on well, I call it a diet, but it's sort of a diet. I'm actually, once I run out of burgers, because I've been doing burgers this rotation. Sorry, while I'm talking, I gotta see what I have. 400, that should be enough right now. I'm going to, actually, I need to make another box, for all the extra resources, because I'm gonna delete all this. We're gonna delete all this because I want to set the first part up, and then I'll build the second part later. But yeah, that's been my biggest thing right now. I've been getting back into working out. I've been trying to get back into that headspace that I've been ignoring for so long. And my relationship has not stopped me. I think it was an inhibitor. It really didn't help having someone who wasn't motivated to help me work out with me, because it does work. Like, having someone push me is the fastest way to get me to pump iron. It's just, I have this conflicting problem with the fact that there are people in the world who want to talk shit while you're doing that. Like, you're not, like, they want to talk down to you because you don't lift as big as they do, and you're not lifting as strong, and you're weak sauce, and I hate that. And it's ruined my experience of working out with anyone, to the point where I don't want to work out. Like, there were multiple times when I was with my fiance, my ex-fiance, where I was like, hey, we should go work out. And when we first started dating, she had a gym membership. I would like to point that out. Before, pre-COVID, she had a gym membership, and she canceled it because of COVID, and she just never signed up for it. And that was on her. That was totally on her. She refused. She could have, and we could have gone back to the gym like we did. But when we first started dating, she did I signed up for her membership for like 2 weeks, and we did workouts together, and I made her suffer. Oh god, did we fucking hurt ourselves? And I didn't care. It felt fucking great. I did abs so hard that I couldn't stand straight. But it felt, that's the weirdest part about me. I hate exercise. I'm a lazy person. I hate the idea of exercise. I hate moving my body. But it's weird because once I get into a set workout, I fucking love it. I love the burn. I love the pain because I'm a straight masochist. I love all of it. It's such a weird contrast to where I'm like, oh, I gotta work out and I hate doing that. But there's also, oh, I gotta work out and I want to fucking make my body ripped. Like once I get into the groove, it's a hurdle for me. Once I get past that hurdle, I am destroying myself. And I don't care. I will destroy myself every day until I look the way I want to.
Following.
It's just getting that started is the hardest part. And for me, I find having someone there to push me or get me into that groove, like the first 2 weeks. Get me in that groove for the first 2 weeks. Once I'm there, I am set. Am I getting lag issues again? Oh, there goes it's the KBS. That one's the lag for me is the KBS. It was just fluctuating for a bit, I think. I'm gonna wait for the car. We're gonna focus on iron today. We might not get to everything else. But yeah, I've been on a diet for the last couple months and it's been working. I've been eating less. Basically, all I do is eat less, and I still cheat eat. I haven't gone on to a full 100% like eating veggies and all that shit diet. Though after I eat all my burgers and go through all my patties, I'm switching to rice, broccoli, and chicken for the next at least next 2 weeks. I'm trying to see what I need for. I need platforms. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna slap them on 9. Alright, let's go grab platforms and make us a foundation. Instead of talking about how I want to destroy my body and look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold. I actually don't want to look like Arnold. I want to make that clear. I don't want to get ripped. I don't want to become bodybuilder. I want to get what apparently what normal people would be called the 1% fit, where you could see ribs, ribs and abs, and looked like your arms are fucking jacked. But by jam standards, you're just short and fat is what they call it. And I don't care because I would just want to drop my body fat percentage to at least below 20% for once in my life. And for the last couple months, I've lost a lot of body fat. I've got a little bit left going on the stomach. And I'm hoping the runs will help me out. And, no, I don't want to. I can cover this because I don't give a shit. Actually, I'm pretty certain I can actually slap this underneath and it does not stop it. I just don't know where to start. I'm gonna start right here. There we go. There we are. Why am I getting that here? That's weird. I'm hoping the lag slows down, or at least it makes it slightly better for you guys. I don't know if this actually works in the long term. I only test it for like 20 minutes. If it doesn't, I'll keep testing it. You know how I am. I'll keep testing it till the new rig comes in, and then it'll stop being my problem. It looks smooth. There's hiccups, but I expect that, to be honest. It's satisfactory. Alright, this is the foundation. It covers all of it. Switch over. I always do that. I want to switch to walls. Do I have walls? I have walls. We'll do basic 4. We'll switch it with the foundation. Oh, I don't have zoom on. Is it 4? that I want to do. Yeah, it looks like it's 5 high. I wanted to get the whole... I might raise it one more, it looks like, but we'll see. Basically what's gonna happen is they're gonna have kind of like mini buildings. One will contain this, and then there'll be a room for the setup, and then a room for storage. Oh, did I do an extra one? Interesting. I might have. We'll find out. I don't have doors. Oh no. Wait, do I not? I have to. There's no way I don't have doors. Do I not have doors? Oh, I didn't finish the upgrades. Because I couldn't. Okay, we're just gonna leave a gap here, guys. I'm just gonna do this. No, we didn't leave it. I'm just gonna pop a hole in. We'll call it fine for now. We'll put that on 10. Or 0, as you guys call it. It is high enough. Yeah. No clipping. There, look at that. Well, this will be a window. This will be for... Oh, there's such a gap here. I feel weird having a gap here. I'm gonna keep it just in case. It actually might be good for the wiring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say 6 high. Double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, it's 5. Interesting. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of rap. I found 2 new artists that are really, really good. And I wasn't expecting them to be good. And I've been listening to their stuff, and it sort of kickstarts me into... I think one's called NF. NF makes me work. NF is what I listen to if I want to just... Some of his songs, I think one is Motivate. Jesus, I literally push myself when I listen to his shit sometimes. Some of them hit a little... no, it's not... his stuff does hit emotionally sometimes. Some of his songs are really emotional, and they do hit for me. One that hit harder was by Ren. High Ren. That destroyed me. That got me sitting in a room in the dark thinking about myself, because I understand exactly what psychosis is like. I deal with that. I have huge mental issues, if you guys aren't aware, and I struggle with it. It's I fight demons, kind of thing, and I deal with it daily. I also deal with PTSD from my military experience. That's a weekly event, if not a daily event. Trust me, it sucks. And it's something I constantly deal with, so listening to that song really like put it into perspective. I understand what that's like for a lot of people, and it's not just for like people like me. It's vague enough and it's pretty deep enough that it could be just about anything. Suicide for survivors. I've watched a lot of I spent a lot of time watching reactions about it, people reacting to it and getting emotional and being like, yes, I needed this in my life. This makes everything so, like, this helps people understand what it's like being us, and it's true. It shows a side that no one really sees, or understands, I think, and it inspires me to want to share that kind of experience and like get people to understand what it's like as well. All right, we're gonna get gross here. Oh, did I run out of concrete? Oh, maybe I didn't grab enough. Now, if I'm like I said, oh wow, I do not. I ran out of... There's no way I ran out. I did. I ran out of concrete. That quickly? I made like 200. Jesus. hold on. Store all this. I also ran out of plates, I think. No, I still have 200. We're good on that for right now. I'm gonna have to make a ton more. I forget how much resource this takes. Hopefully the lag is less noticeable for you guys in this stream. I think it's smoother than it's been recently. I think before it was very jiggery. There's still lag, and I think it's mostly my PC setup. I'm gonna be honest. I can't drop anything else at this point in my life. I'm gonna have to reactivate some of this. I need that concrete. I'm gonna need more than this. I'm gonna drop a 10 by 10 platform down, and then I'm gonna lay the foundations for each outlet, and then I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna handcraft the other parts to make the other parts, and then I might have to Google search how to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to reconnect, and I need a new. Oh yeah, some of the lag is actually my game. So for any of you worrying about it. So there's that. But I think honestly, as far as this stream normally goes, the last one was so much worse, I think. In lag situations, the video quality might drop in certain places, but that's because I have the, like, again, 10 FPS at basically 6,000 kbs. Yep, I'm gonna stream. We might do an hour and a half stream. We won't do a 2-hour one. I'm gonna crash, I guarantee it. I haven't slept in the last 24 hours, and if it weren't for the fact that I used to be a Humvee driver and never slept, I would be dead right now. I'm also going to work out. Yes, I'm gonna make that clear. I'm not gonna skip my exercises today. I'm at 8, like 7:30. I'm pumping iron until 8, and then I'm gonna jog at 8 to 8:30, and I'm gonna suffer, and then I'm going straight to bed. Yeah. Like I said, you guys let me know in the video. I will be posting this on YouTube, so if you guys missed the live stream and it deletes itself before you get to watch it on my Twitch, which I've noticed you guys, there's a couple of y'all who watch me, and I don't know if it just counts. I didn't know at least one of them is me, but I don't know if it counts every single person separately, but there's on average about 6, and I'm very, very thankful for every one of you. I want you to know that if you want to come and have a talk, you can, and if it's because I'm streaming at hours that you can't, I understand. I don't ask for anything else. If you want to subscribe, you can in here, or you can go on my YouTube channel, honestly, and subscribe there. Speaking of which, I will actually probably start doing videos more on there instead of just streaming. That was originally our plan, was stream throughout the week, and then on my off days I do videos, a ton of them, edit them, and just throw them out there and have them come out every day of the week. So I'm streaming on top of having other videos come out, but like I said, a lot of stuff happened. I was trying to tweak and get streaming to work, and really throw myself focusing on that and get that perfect, or at least as perfect as I can get it. But hopefully I'll get back into doing YouTube. I bought a ton of games. Without the PC, I really don't have anything else I'm saving for other than a car, and I'm not doing that until I move. Until after I move, and once I move, I'm gonna have $300 for bills, and that's gonna be the least of my concern. So I bought a ton of games that were on sale. Now I will play them on stream, and they will probably play a lot better than what I play usually, because they're older games and they play on way lower setting res. I got a lot of fucking Pathfinder games, which I'm very interested to play into. I've got City Skylines and a lot of the DLCs, but not all of them, because it's expensive. Like I said, I've got a lot of games I want to play, and I'll play a lot of them. Halo was such a disaster with the video quality. I was so upset with the lag that I might have to push it and do a test play, and I'm not sure what the cause is. Like I said, I still get lag even with this, and I am honestly, I don't think it's OBS, and I don't think it's Twitch. I think it's my gaming rig. So I'm hoping when I get my new one, I'm supposed to get an email when they ship it out, and I triple check the address it's going to me. I don't know when, Or I know for a fact you better be making me sign for it. It was a 4K computer. You better be knocking on my door saying, hey, is this you? Don't be dropping that shit off of my goddamn door. I have a roommate. Have him sign for that shit. And he's getting my PC. I think he'll enjoy it. I am probably gonna take the casing off of it, blow the air out. I'm gonna blow the shit out of it to clean it because it's been almost 2 years. And I know for a fact a part of my issues are probably because it's dirty as fuck and it's slow. And then I'm gonna scrub it clean after I set up my new one and fucking just hand it to him, and he can have a PC too. Which means that if I want to stream and he wants to stream too, I'll help him set it up. And I think he's got a mic. He got my old one, my old Snowball. And I'll let him have it. I let him have the PC. He'll probably have to get a monitor and the other setup, but I might want to start streaming with him. Though he plays more PvP set games. It's not so bad. Yeah, look at that. Chunky buildings. I think the next time I stream this, I'll do copper and then the other iron setup. One of them will be dedicated purely for one set. I think for right now, I'll do the whole optimization. I might do the optimization for both, but I don't think I have the actual output for either. What do I have here? I have 2. Oh yeah, I have to go back and make... I need fucking metal. I am not done here. Yeah, I'm wrecked. I have 29. We'll do it until I run out of plates, guys. And then we'll go and make a bunch of more plates. This was kind of my mistake. I didn't let the system run through and just make a bunch of stuff. Oh. So we're at 2. I'm gonna push this out to 8. And it lets me. It doesn't give any shits. Yeah, there we go. This will give me a 10 by 10. Oh, it won't give me a 10 by 10, but it'll give me a 10 like straight across. And I might just do this. See what it's really like. And just delete 2. Let me go delete the last 2. Okay. Let me double check that. 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay. We're good, guys. And we set it up at 8. This will give me an idea. I will probably delete the platforms I don't need after it's done, if it fits everything. But I do this so that I have enough space. 10 by 10 cube is a pretty fucking large cube. God, that concrete is the worst. Yeah, look how much concrete that burns through. It's disgusting. But I love the clipping because it lets me burn through. I don't know. Alright. What do I need for a generator? I was not expecting me to make a 4th one. I can make it, I think. Yeah, I have it. I hate the fact I had to stop and do this. Oh, there's the wires. That's the wires. And iron rods. Let's go and slap a 3rd one on the system. I also did this on purpose so I can extend my actual main platform. Ooh, hello. Someone downstairs just had a crash. I felt that. That reverberated at my desk. The sleepitis is hitting. I could feel it. I might not be able to work out today. Yeah, also, if there are any other problems other than lag in video, because I'm already aware of those and I'm currently working on them. If I have any other issues, like game music too loud, volume on my mic is too low, let me know. I will immediately fix them. That's how this works. I love the feedback. It lets me play better. Oh, I need to pull that back a bit. Thank you. Try that again. Oh, I can't be Saint. That's fine. I can accept the inefficiency of that. We're gonna... Sorry. Oh, I need screws, I think. Oh, and I have some in this case. Only 6. Do I have enough? Or a pole? I need concrete? Oh, you... shit. And I don't have any. I think I burned it all. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'll have to do it by hand. That's disgusting. I don't wanna. Don't make me do it. Also, something I've been thinking about and I've been looking into, I'm not saying I'm doing it. I might be looking into doing a VTuber model. I don't think like I said, it's just something on the table. I don't know if I'll do it or not. I'm not sure. I'm still iffy about it. I just like the idea of giving you guys an actual person you can look at while I'm streaming to interact with that has like a variety of ranges of expressions. So it feels a little realer. I think that's cool. It also, it like adds a little more connectivity to the player base. And I like that idea. Getting myself somewhat closer to you guys. So guys, we're gonna have to smash this until I'm done. I'm gonna just collect, I don't know, 200. Yeah, see, on my OBS, it shows lag. And I have no idea what the cause is, because everything on me is good. Like I said, it could be something I can tweak later. Who knows? Like I said, I changed a bunch of settings and changed them back. I don't know if I actually fixed all of them properly. God, it gives me 1 per. Yeah, I've been focused mostly. So I'm about to. I have to go back and finish a dungeon for my session. In case my players do the quest line, and it's massive. It's got like 8 rooms already, and I might have to fucking... Depending on how the layout is, because I'm just doing it on... I'm like just writing it down. I haven't actually sat there with graph paper and actually like drawn it out. I have a feeling that I won't be able to use it. I'll have to cut a huge part out. Because they'll run into each other. There has to be an easy way. Yes, there is. I'm such a stupid idiot. Hi, I have a fucking miner on hand. Jesus Christ, why am I so dumb? Hey, bud. Yeah, you're gonna do that for me. While we're waiting for that. Yeah, I have concrete, though. Yeah, we're fine. I picked it up somewhere. I'm just gonna leave that. And I know I need concrete anyway. Oh, KBS dropped. Oh god, I went to 9,000. Jesus. So any lagging? KBS. I said, so I feel like it's the hours also. Sometimes I think my hours, if I play late at night, I have less issues. Yeah, still I'm having lag issues, unfortunately. It went a lot. I think it went a lot smoother than it normally does. Though in that, I'm gonna keep just playing with smaller games to see if, because there are quite a few that I haven't finished, and there's a lot that I like that I wanna play for you guys. I have a ton of this, and I'm gonna turn all of it into biomass. Nope, that's the wrong one. Gives me 480. It's gonna take forever. Yeah, so resource base building. Not really what I did today, but we'll have a second part. Ugh, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna go eat. Maybe I should work out first. I might skip leg day, or I might skip the run. We'll see. No, I'm not gonna skip the run. I want to do the run. It always feels good to do the run. I'm just gonna do this until I have about 200, and then I'm gonna stop because I just need it to kickstart so I can connect the rest of the shit. Because it burns out, so I'm assuming I need just one more burner. Ugh. Yep, I'm hitting that itis. I'll probably stop the stream soon. I want to get the generator set up, so if I can get the whole setup done, I can cheat and run it overnight if I want to, but I'm not going to because that's wrong on you guys. Is it? Could it be? I don't know. Let me know. Would you guys care if I filled all my fucking containers full of resources and then came back? I was like, hey guys, we could just handcraft some of this and automate all of this. I feel like it'd be easier because instead it's just me doing this right here, and I think that's boring. Though if I had a chat, this would be when I'd fucking talk to y'all, and I love talking to y'all. You know, you don't be afraid to show and say hi. I guess while we're waiting for this, I could just like I said, I've been working on a little bit of something. Cause I get a lot of I listen to a lot of rap, and when I do that, it starts kicking the rhyming schemes up. And I wanted to be a dick, and deal with my breakups. And it made me I was while at work listening to all like NF and Nate and stuff. It like really started to flow, and I had like a really good shit going, like rhyme scheme wise. But then I forgot it, and I had to like piece it back together, and it's changed drastically since then. It's really interesting, and it's me bashing on VTubers. It's basically I wanted to make a song. Basically, I made a list of all the VTubers I'd fuck now that I'm not in a relationship, and it's just dirty. And I did it for funsies because I had nothing else going on at work. And I was just like, yeah, I was like, ever since you left, I've got all these, oh man, see, there it is, I lose it. I wrote some of it down. It's like, it starts out like, hey, I've got this list, let me, tell you what it is. I'm gonna do Cinder doggy style till her knees are weak. I'm gonna, play with Lily Pete, God, I forget her name now. See, this is what happens when I do it out loud. I forget what I say, what I wrote. Do Cinder doggy style till her knees are weak. I'd go to Shy Lily and play with her orca kitty till I make her cream. I'd make a rap about Maury Calalipi, can't say her last name, Maury Calalipi, and while I'm while she's listening to it, I'll clap her cheeks, shit like that. Then I had one for and then I was like something like I'd make Numi go to her knees and CPR my dick until she resurrected me. And then it just keeps going on and on. It's just my favorite VTubers I listen to on their little shits. And then like the second verse gets harder, so it's like I start doing worse things. And then there, so after Numi, it goes into a chorus, and it's like, oh no, it goes to Baby next. Then I go to Baby, and I know what you're gonna say, and I got all the haters already hearing that she's got a boyfriend. boy. It's not complete, and it's just basically, I hear what you're gonna say, but who do you think is making the videotape? Basically saying like he's videotaping. And then the second set of the verse, it does a chorus again where I say I've got this list and I want to read it to you, and then it's basically the second verse is rougher shit, and it's just like, and it basically repeats and it goes something along the lines of what is it? Put a collar on sender and pound her until fuck her until she calls me mister. Have Shy Lily womp my dick until she's squirting all over my shit. And then I go and go to more Calalipe's, say some shit about Maury Calalipe, but her rap career is already dead, so I guess I just shoot it in the face and hate fuck its corpse when I'm there's some along the lines, and then go bring Numi to her knees, make her what was the setting I had for that? Put Numi to her knees, make her weep, something along the lines. It's a hit and miss. I every now and then I catch it and I get a nice stream going and a nice rhythm bass going, and it sounds really smooth. I had one for Iron Mouse, but I feel bad saying anything about Iron Mouse because Iron Mouse was like, what was it? It was something heaven related, because every little clip for every VTuber something special about their own little stick. So I was just like, I go see Iron Mouse and fuck her so good she goes back to heaven, and they let her back in the pearly gates or some shit like that. And I while at work, I had while listening to it, I had like a heavy beat going, and there were some good ass rhymes, but I didn't have anything to write it down, so I forgot them, and then I had to restart, and I was like, fuck, and I lost it. And that's like the problem I have now. I've got like bits and pieces, and some of it sounds really good, and some of it's kind of shit. But like once I get into this weird groove where I get the rhyme schemes going, and then I like start ripping it off, and it sounds really fucking nice. And it kind of the listening to raps got me into it, but I also have a friend that his brother does raps as well. See, I'm lagging really hard. That's my KBS. That lag you're seeing right now, my KBS is fluctuating, really fucking bad. So that's not the FPS. And I found out him and his brother does songs. His brother is the main guy who does the song, but my friend, he has his own song and he sings. He does like a rap, and they want me to do the same thing, and it got me inspired, and then listening to all the rappers really got me in the groove for it. So I started thinking of at first I was thinking of a song I want to call probably Fly. And it basically was me singing about now that I'm not in a relationship, how free I feel and I can fly away. But then I wanted to go hard like an asshole, and then I just thought about all the VTubers I wanted to fuck, and it turned into that. And it turned into a whole different song, which I'm probably gonna call List. The List. And it's basically what the concept is. It's the song for my ex-fiance where I sing about all the chicks I'm gonna sleep with. And how I'm going to do it now that we're no longer together. Since she wanted to go around and say, I'm going to fuck backup boyfriend number 2. And all her backup boyfriends after we broke up that she had in her back pocket. Yeah. When I get really into it, it gets really fucking dark. And I don't know why I have that kind of rhyme scheme. A lot of my shit's like that, actually. I don't know if I like I said, I get into this weird headspace. Yeah, that KBS is just flunking. Oh, that's why the FPS is just crashing. Honestly, I think it's a combination of Twitch and my OBS just crashing. All right, I'm gonna call this a stream episode because I'm having so many problems. It went smooth for a good minute, which I'm really happy about, and I'm hoping it's mostly on the software end. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for listening to me ramble about workouts and terrible rap that I want to do. I apologize for both of it, and I hope you don't judge me. Please do not clip any of the shit that I just said and send it to the VTubers I talked about. I swear. Please, I'm begging you. I love all of them. I don't want them to hate on me. I'm just a nobody. Don't do this to me. But I hope you enjoyed. If you missed out and Twitch deletes it, you can go to my YouTube channel, AztecWolf, at youtube.com, and you can watch it, and it'll be in the archives. Have a nice day, guys.